Okay, so I'm attempting to explain what is my DCAI. That's a dual capacitor antiphase isolation. Now, it is very similar. If you look on Wikipedia, there's something called a Dixon's charge pump. And it's a little bit similar to that, but it's not the same thing. This is something completely new and unique. So basically, you have this capacitor dumping into this capacitor, and this capacitor dumping into the battery. Now, I have these two meters here connected. So this meter is for that capacitor, and this meter is for that capacitor. And right now, this first capacitor is at 0, and the second capacitor is at the battery voltage. I'm not exactly sure why that is. It's because of these two P-channel transistors. One is in an open position, one is in a closed position. But anyway, so I have this thing now. It's going to be dumping at 50 hertz. So you won't be able to see that because 50 hertz is too fast for you to see on this. In some of my other videos, I slowed it down to 1 or 2 hertz, and you can see them pulsing. But here I have it at 50 hertz because then when I connect my inverter to the battery, the inverter wants to see these 50 hertz pulses. So now I'm going to turn this thing on. Okay, so you can see now what the pulses look like. You have a blue pulse and a yellow pulse and a blue pulse, yellow pulse. So that's the antiphase pulses coming from my Arduino. All right, and now both capacitors are at battery level. So I'm about to turn this thing on. We've got our battery here at 12.10, 12.11. And I'm about to turn on. There you go. So now this thing is charging these capacitors. They're dumping. They're moving so fast you can't see it, but this one is at the battery level and this one is up to about 20 volts. And you can see how quickly it's charging the battery. We're already up to 12.20. So it's charging that battery really fast. So this is a very efficient way to isolate the source from the load by using this antiphase isolation.